I dressed up in Hanfu and hired a photographer to take pictures because I am a basic bee. Welcome back to part 2 of traveling to Hangzhou and Wuzhen with my friend Heidi. Once again, it was pissing down in Wuzhen. I'm from England, so where I go, the rain follows. We were instructed to find our Hanfu straight away. There were so many choices, I didn't even know where to begin. I did want a Han Dynasty inspired look, as it suits people who are more chesty. If I wasn't as busty, I would absolutely wear the Tang Dynasty style, like Heidi. It is so beautiful. This one made me look like a sack of potatoes, so I chose this one instead. I already felt super whimsical, and I was so grateful to the lady who helped me get ready. Then it was makeup time, and I was scared. I have 2 women I trust to do my makeup in Newcastle. They always tried to give me more color, but this lady said Ghost Foundation, and she meant it. I was actually in love with these eyelashes. If you know any like this, please leave a comment down below because I need to buy them ASAP. The eyelashes really make my eyes pop. Then she adds highlighter. She adds more eyelashes underneath my eye to make my eyes bigger. It looks amazing. This egg yourself freaked me out, but I low-key loved the lips. This was my first time trying Douyin-like makeup, and I was surprised with how well she applied it onto a foreigner's face, because I've seen foreigners be done dirty. What do you think of this makeup? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up is hair. She told me originally that I would have to spray my hair black because they didn't have extensions to match my hair, but she found these light brown ones that kind of matched my hair. The entire time she was working on my hair, I was skeptical. The color match is questionable, but is nowhere near as bad as I thought, and it definitely looks better than black on me. She wouldn't let me have an ordinary style hairdo. She said I need to keep to the style, and I respected the authenticity. She adds the final touches, and I was done. Heidi was also done, and I didn't take a picture here because I was too focused on foraging. We had beef noodles again because they were so good yesterday, but these weren't as flavoursome. Now we had to rush to meet the photographer. This is Wuzhen Watertown. The entrance fee was 150 yuan, but immediately the vibes are magical. We met the photographer in a famous cafe there. There was already a line to get the perfect shot. Every person has to buy at least a drink in order to take pictures in this cafe. I looked so awkward as this was my first time. Luckily, the photographer directed my movements and told me where to look. She was very brilliant. I could sit here all day and just watch the boats float past. You can change positions with the other posers to get a different angle and a different vibe. Of course, I can read this entire book in Chinese. Next, we had to queue upstairs for the window shot, but it was worth it. There were so many places to take pictures in this cafe. It was awesome. Let's just appreciate how beautiful this place is, even when it's pissing it. I was just trying to be whimsical and failing. So let's appreciate the beauty of this town instead. This entire trip has been raining, which has been a blessing and a curse, because usually this place is packed. I was waiting for actors to fly across the water. It was really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This was our final location, and the backdrop was just jaw-dropping. We then took pictures together close to the boats. Our photographer was amazing. She had her own props, she knew where to go, she instructed us on posing, and she only cost 600 yuan. We left the photographer and went back to the tea house to drink our tea. You can go on the boats for 60 yuan per person, but by this point we were too exhausted and soaking. And we needed food. So we left the west side of Wuzhen and the beautiful scenery with our wet, soaking feet in the hunt for food. We had crab and seafood noodles, a matcha iced dessert, and floral watermelon dessert. It was divine. Then we derobed and I looked an absolute clip. Long gone is the Han Dynasty goddess. We got slippers from the hotel because I'm not a fan of trench foot. Yes, I walked to the best Starbucks I've ever visited looking like this. More matcha because I'm a basic white girl. This view is stunning. I would love to live in an area like this, but I had to say goodbye to Wuzhen to get the bus to Hangzhou. It was packed. and I hated every second of it. Me just being a fashion icon, and then Heidi and I looking super cute on the bus. We finally arrive in Hangzhou, and it's shopping time in my stupid slippers. Is it a coincidence that the Jordan shop was opposite the Calvin Klein shop with a huge poster of Kim Ming-yu? I think not. So handsome! Last year I was Barbie for Halloween, and me and Heidi went together, so we found this photo booth that did Barbie inspired photos. So we couldn't say no. I used to be a hater of a photo booth when I lived in Korea, but honestly, I think it's iconic. If you get the chance, do it. It's so fun. Oh my god, we are so cute. We walked around Hangzhou some more and found this beautiful display of a water fountain. It was actually really peaceful, even though you're in the middle of a city, and it really has Shanghai vibes here. I'm a big fan. Stay tuned for part 3, where we visit a temple, go to West Lake in Hangzhou, take an hour boat ride around the lake, get scammed at West Lake, get off at the wrong stop, then take the busiest bus I've ever been on in my life, finally eat dessert, and then fly back to Shenzhen. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below.